From the city of the sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is September 16, 2025. It is 12:39 a.m. So today, or tonight I should say, what I'm gonna do here, I just put this list together, this one right here. I'm gonna go on IG to show you what Meghan posted on Harry's birthday, which was yesterday, and then I grabbed some tweets regarding Harry's birthday, some of the squad who posted some stuff. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time on these tweets. And then there's a hashtag that was going on that says Prince Harry turns 41. I'm gonna go on it and then just read some tweets. Okay, whatever anybody posts, I'll share them with you. And the next video that I'm gonna do are some lists that I did over the weekend, but I never got a chance to record them. That's things regarding Harry being in Ukraine. I'm gonna share them with you. And possibly Sussex squad after outing. I don't remember what this is about. Maybe I'll do another video, just stuff, you know, I wanted to share with you, but I never got a chance to share them with you. And this list I just put together regarding the media reporting on Harry. So let's see how I feel tonight. So let's go on Twitter. We're gonna start with Harry's birthday. So this might be maybe I'll put that on maybe PYTE. Alright, so I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so we're gonna go on IG first, and I have it open. This is what Meghan posted on Harry's birthday. She said, "Oh hi birthday boy, fire." Okay, so that was that. she blacked her comment. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm gonna go on Twitter. We're gonna go over some of the tweets. I don't think you guys care as I'm explaining this, but why not? We're gonna start with this list, and then once I finish these, what I have here, we're gonna do the hashtag Prince Harry turned 41. Back on this. Okay, there's the hashtag. I'll go over it later. Let's see what the squad posted. Okay, so some of the squad reposted what Meghan shared on her IG. Meghan on Instagram, oh hi, birthday boy. Alright, so there's that. The responses, OMG, I love this. Okay, probably yeah. She put ear, but I think she meant year with a Y in front of it. OMG, I love this year of joy for Meghan. She can post what she likes, when she likes, and adore her man in public and private as she wishes. Beautiful. Simple and effective, LOL. He just came back home and it's his birthday. They're probably in heat. The squad. Oh, absolutely. Oh my. Fire. Plenty of hair to spare for the spare air. What with the hair? That's an old picture. Alright, so that's that. Next tweet. Okay, all this for Harry's birthday. Okay, so this is the next tweet. Meghan is not serious. There's a laugh here, because tell me why she's making us laugh. Her red facts indeed. Alright, so there's that. Seems like there's no comment. That's an ad. This is extra. Happy birthday, Prince Harry, the world's favorite prince. Okay, there's no comment. These are extra. Let me just like it just in case. Okay, happy 41st birthday to HRH Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, adoring husband, loving father, and devoted man of service. Okay, so there's that. Okay, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, Sussex. You and your husband are looking like fine wine. Happy birthday. Okay, all of these are extra. So it seems like Disney's gonna have something about Disney World, and then Harry and Meghan, as you saw earlier here, they're gonna talk about it. So I'm wondering, when they were at Disney, if that has anything to do with it. Alright. I have some tweets regarding that. Let me pause and see something here, because I want to stick to my list. Okay, I did have it on the list. It's after I finish do the hashtags. Okay, so next tweet regarding Harry's birthday. Okay, happy birthday, Prince Harry. Okay, so people just saying happy birthday, not too many responses. Meghan Sussex is one lucky lady. But what she went through, I don't think anybody would want to go through the same headache that she went through to be with him. They both had to fight to be where they are right now. What we are, I mean, I don't think this squad meant it that way, but I'm just letting you guys aware. You know, it takes a lot of work. Not too many people will be able to sustain and remain in the relationship with what the British media made them both went through. Okay, so I'm done with my list, so I'm gonna do the hashtag now of Prince Harry turned 41. So this is the hashtag, and I'm just gonna go over them really quickly here. Prince Harry turned 41. These are some of the things the squad posted. Happy birthday, Prince Harry. So there's that. Okay, let's pause this. Okay, 7 hours ago. Okay, the UK Street praises Prince Harry's courage and taking on the biggest media machine in the world. Just like I was saying, okay, about Harry and Meghan being together, it takes a lot. It really took a lot because of what the media made them go through. and the royal family as well, who stay silent behind, pushing the media to go after them. So it took a lot of courage and strength to fight them and then remain together. Okay. Alright. Mary admired Harry's bravery and not only getting justice for himself, but justice for Princess Diana. Okay, what she's making reference to. Look at the screen. There's a apology that one of the British media put out after Harry took them to court, and they apologized to Princess Diana and also to Harry. Okay, you could pause the screen and just read the thing. Alright, so back to this. Alright, so let's listen to it. It's 27 seconds screenshot. Okay.
What I really like about Harry is, he's a gutsy person. He went after the newspapers for the hacking job, and he extracted an apology from them about the way they hounded his mother.
True, yeah.
And his mother was actually hacked.
You're absolutely right. I really, really agree with that. It's very, very daunting to take on.
He's got his mother's
British
genes,
leader.
hasn't he?
Yeah, Mary, you're right. It takes a lot.
What I really
Yeah, because I have that video where I think it was Jeremy Vine. Where, oh, you can't take on the press. It's drip, 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 drip.
Is that the case?
No, absolutely not. No, and if we're talking about why this whole, Harry Meghan thing started, it started because several years ago, if you cast your mind back, the Queen was and always will be the most popular royal. But second to that was Harry. It wasn't William and Kate. It was not William and Kate. And when Harry and Meghan became such a popular couple, it put everybody's noses out of joint. The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular, fed those lines.
Well,
drip,
I
drip, drip,
I agree with everything until you said the last bit. I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
Absolutely.
But it's all history now, isn't it?
But it's not history, because, for instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you
never win.
If you never win, but the media will always be at war with you, and the Daily Mail does everything drip, 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 poison.
And it's not like Harry and Meghan never use the media, of course. I mean, that Oprah Winfrey
if you were in that position, you would fight back too.
But Harry did what he had to do. And the brother just took her hush money and settle. I call it settle, okay? Even though he did it privately and then let people know, but whatever. So Harry did what he had to do. Alright, continue with the hashtag. Prince Harry turned 41, there's that. There's another one, that was during the Invictus. Okay, happy 41st birthday, Prince Harry. 15 seconds. That was during the Invictus. Happy birthday to you. Let's see some of the comments here. Let's pause. Okay, happy birthday to our King of Heart. Love surrounds you from around the world. May God continue pouring his blessings upon you and keep striving to the best man. Okay, happy birthday to Prince Harry, husband of Meghan and father of Archie and Little Beth. I bet that was DW and the team's idea. There's the laugh here. To the embarrassment. Bless. I am honored my 5th child's daughter's birthday shares her 4th birthday with Harry. Happy birthday, Harry, and happy birthday, Grace. Happy birthday, our Prince of Heart. Oh, that's an ad. Okay, so back to this. Let's do a few more. Okay. Oh, Meghan ends the story with the soundtrack is cute. Oh, there was a soundtrack too. Meghan is down bed over her man. She's so girl over him. Alright, let me see if I could see. Let's go back. Let's get out of this one. Home. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Alright, pause. Where's the audio? Audio. Oh. Okay, I'll let you listen to some of it. Due to copyright, YouTube will not let me play all of it. Okay, so this is a GIF. Back to Twitter, by the way. Wishing people's Prince Harry a wonderful 41st birthday. A true prince of heart, of substance, and a fearless, brave yet playful spirit. That's a GIF. And there's that. Okay, so pretty much. Oh, there's this one. Okay, happy birthday, Archie and Lily. Not docu-serious. One of their posts. That is so cute. And Lily is running behind them. Where is Lily? So Archie knows how to ride a bike. Oh, Archie. There's Lily right there in the corner. Oh! Okay, so that's that. Happy birthday to Duchess Sussex husband, Prince Harry 41. Okay, so that's that. So now, regarding Disney. Okay, we're gonna cover that in the same video. Not too many videos or tweets I have about it. I really want this video to be quick. Okay, OMG. My Shaylas, there's that. They look gorgeous. Let's listen to it. I think there's a music.
Space Mountain is one of my favorite things.
Still one of your favorite rides, by the way.
It's a small world after all.
Ah, the Jungle Cruise.
I am under of all the magic.
They don't call it the happiest place on earth for no reason.
So this is gonna air the 21st, September 21st. And that's, when is that? 21st, that's this Sunday, this coming Sunday. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
We were just so
You're about to be blown away.
Yeah.
Space Mountain is one.
Alright, so there's no comment. Other people posted. Let's see what they have to say. Well, she blacked her comment, that's why. And there's a lot of retweet. Alright, the same thing again. It's true. Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex will be special guests on ABC's The Happiest Story on Earth, 7 Years of Disneyland. This special edition of 2020 will premiere Sunday, September 21st at 7 p.m. Central, and available the next day on Disney Plus and Hulu. Okay, so there's that. They blacked the comment and 39 retweet. Alright, I have what? 3 more regarding that same topic. On Sunday, September 21st, pretty much the same thing that I just read. It will be on 2020. Do they still have 2020? Barbara Walter, is she still alive? Barbara Walter used to do 2020. Let's see here. Is she still alive? Yeah, she died. Oh, yeah, December 30th, 2022. She was 93. Yep. Okay. May she rest in peace. Oh, there it is here. Okay. So there's that. They both look fantastic as usual. By the way, I love that shorter haircut on Harry. Shorter haircut? Yeah, but no one cares about them, right? LOL, sarcasm. Alright, next tweet. Harry and Meghan, the squad are talking about it. Okay, so this is the picture. Here they go, and they look good. So that's from a screenshot. Ah, that's the haircut she was talking about. So she took the screenshot from that video. As ever, Harry and Meghan, there they are here. Okay, that's an ad. Yes, they do. There's just a sweet birthday post for Harry. Happy birthday. This is extra here. Okay, so that's that. Right, about video British color. So I think I'm done with the hashtag with happy birthday Harry. So this one I put it on my list. Alright, so that's the one I played a few minutes ago. Color of the month, Mary from Leicestershire. I don't know if I pronounced it correct. Quote, what I really like about Prince Harry is he is gutsy person. He took on the papers. He extracted an apology from them about the way he hounded his mother. William took a payout from the newspaper, slyly without any of us knowing until it all came out. Why should Paul Burwell and Angela Kelly and be writing about his life? Why shouldn't Harry write about his own life? Okay, notice how the host tried to add negativity with a winging deranged narrative, but Mary deals with that nonsense like a squatty would. Okay, let's listen. 2020, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Let's talk to Mary in Leicestershire. How do you feel about this, Mary? Thanks for ringing.
Hi, I'm just surprised that the last speaker, he said, when you asked her, can Meghan and the children come too? Yeah, they can come. Yes, they definitely can come, Harry and his family. What I really like about Harry is, he's a gutsy person. He went after the newspapers for the hacking job, and he extracted an apology from them about the way they hounded his mother.
Yeah.
And his mother was actually hacked.
You're absolutely right. I really, really agree with that. It's very, very daunting to take on.
He's got his mother's
British
genes,
leader.
hasn't he?
Yeah, Mary, you're right. It takes a lot of money, a lot of guts.
Yeah.
It really does. But I think some people perceived it very differently from you, Mary. They just thought, God, he's whinging. He's always complaining. He's always moaning. And this is a man who is, a multi-millionaire, a man who is incredibly privileged, a man who's married a woman that he says he adores, got 2 beautiful children. Why is he always wronged and why is he always moaning? But you don't...
Where is this woman coming out of with that? Harry's always whining and all of that. Where, how come I don't come across it? Oh my God, these people. And they expect Harry to stay quiet as they kept on talking nonsense about. From let me see, the last sit down before the thing that he did in the UK. The last interview was after he did Call the Paper, where he spoke about that he thought his family will protect them, and then he said something about they even told other government officials around the world to not protect them.
That's hard to forgive. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
That was the last thing I remember before last week when he went to the UK and things like that. I'm not talking about last week. But where this woman coming up with Harry is always complaining? Maybe I missed something. I don't know.
Quite see it like that, Mary.
No, I don't see it like that at all, Vanessa. I mean, William took a payout from the newspapers slyly, without any of us knowing it, until it was all brought out into the open. And why shouldn't he write a book about himself? Why should Paul Burrell and Angela Kelly and Giles Brandreth be writing about him and about his life? Yeah. Why couldn't he write about his own life and about the erroneous stories that were put out about him and the way his wife was ridiculed, and his family were, he basically had to leave the country. Why didn't his father or his brother speak out to the newspapers and say, enough is enough?
Well, first of all, unfortunately, you don't get to tell the newspapers enough is enough. You don't get to say, don't cover this story, don't write about it anymore, even if you are the king. You really don't. And if you did say that or try to say that, imagine all the front pages saying, King tries to muzzle the media, Charles silent. You can't speak out and say, stop writing stories about Harry or about yourself, even if you are the king. But Dom, I think...
But at least to show that you want to protect your son. You can't say that. Why not? Okay, so why you guys are preventing Harry from writing about his own story? The same thing you're saying, he can't say that. Why not? Oh my God. She tagged somebody here. This has to be color of the month, right? Let's see, there's one response. Absolutely. She hit every point. That should always be the reply. That's why... Okay, why are people allowed to write about his life and he is not allowed to write about his own life? Exactly. Okay, that's an ad. I would love to call into this show. Do it sometime. Love her. The old lady presented, then know how to maneuver that. There's the laugh. Yeah, and I'm glad some of the UK citizens are speaking out, because at the beginning when I started looking into Harry and Meghan, when callers are calling, it was to add to Harry and Meghan's pain. So I'm glad some of the people are talking now. Love her, the old lady president didn't know how to maneuver. But the UK news media apparatus is eager and okay with swapping stories, writing up lies, making up stories, weaponizing flimsy nonsense to disparage, attacking, and utilizing propagandistic schemes to drive a particular narrative, then telling the whole truth without malice and favor. There's the fire here, microphone, all those things here. Bravo, Mary from the UK. Caller, quote, why then his father and brother speak up to the newspaper and say enough is enough. Chrissy as a talk show host, you don't get to say, don't cover this story, don't write about it anymore, even if you are the king. Okay, Tatler, this is what I love with the squad, they got receipt. Tatler edited their controversial Kate Middleton's profile after Palace objected. There's that. Tatler's incendiary profile of Kate Middleton has been edited, with some of its most controversial claims removed, the Telegraph report. I'm telling you, the squad are good. She's brilliant. Vanessa's face changed when she mentioned William's secret payout, lol. You know, it's not like I'm making excuse for William here. It's the kind of unfairness that's going on. Yes, everybody have different leverage, or not leverage, I will say. Some can fight, some cannot. William decided to take the payout. Okay, that's his personal issues and all of that. And I call it as a settlement. But he did it privately when things like that should have been public. And then they're going after Harry, who actually had the guts to take on the paper, and then they're bashing him on it. So where is the fairness here? Okay, and you have William, go on national television to discredit his mother's own word and then calling her paranoid. My goodness. Okay, but anyway, let me read a few and then move on. I have one more. Okay, she's brilliant. Vanessa's face changed. Okay, I read that. They have zero problem saying don't write stories. They just say it about William and Kate and Camilla. They will never ever say it about Harry and Meghan. He doesn't whine though. All he has done is say don't hack him and don't withdraw security when there is a target on their heads. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where she came from, where she got the thing of Harry complaining and things like that. Her grotesque mimic tell us how she is displeased from kind and warming supporting callers. There's a rolling eye. Her face shifted even more when caller told about Willie what he did. Okay, that's it after this. These two here. When Vanessa said you can tell the press enough is enough, you can tell them that they may not change, but Harry and Meghan will have felt supported. That's right. That is a very good point. That is the most important thing here. Okay, this has to be the color of the time. There's that. Her receipt, her comebacks, awesome. As she said, the royal family can say enough is enough when the stories were erroneous, wrong, and correct. Royal family has reached out to the media for others, but were conspicuously quiet with regard to Harry. Okay, so that's that. The thing is, you could pause and read this. You know what? It's very short. Let's finish it. The whiners are people who simply repeat what they read in the tabloid. Vanessa looked totally deranged. Loved the color. She outlined exactly the reason why Harry left and the lack of support he got from his father. The thing is that they want to dumb people down and then they expect people to go along with their nonsense. When there's pushback like this color, it's good to let people know the UK is not that dumb. Alright, she is amazing. She said everything we all will say. You are brilliant, Mary. You can hold the media accountable for what they write and the blatant lies used to deceive. It's shocked what UK media gets away with. Well, look what's happening in the US as well. Okay, the muzzle, the frame, there's so much that goes. To make it's a lot that's going on. Many of us, it's a lot. I'm thinking of Israel. I'm thinking of frame, how they frame people. There's so much. And then you got guys who's, when they are at a place, they let their guard down and then they hold their misbehavior against them. It's so much. All these, there's so many little things that play into how they destroy democracy. Because many of those men, men, when they go places, they behave badly. And then they get them from their behavior, and they know their behavior is stink. Is very, if people see what they did, it will be very damaging. They will rather, okay, what we are seeing here, they will rather destroy a country instead of letting people, just come out and say, I did this, I apologize, da 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 da. Okay, so you don't take the whole country down. And this is what's happening here. Their behavior got the country like that. So, and it's even playing out from some of the young boys, the way they are behaving. It is very toxic. Okay, when you're raising your kids, show them decency, respect, how to behave when they are in public. Especially with people with phone everywhere. You need to be at your best behavior at all time. Okay, I'm saying this is not to say everybody's perfect. I myself could, do something that may not be appropriate, but I don't think I'm gonna go out there to do things so bad where I'll be that ashamed in order for my behavior to be kept secret, where I'll let the whole country be destroyed because they're holding things against me. The behavior of these young men, and now we are seeing with young boys, it is very disgusting. People need to teach their kids, their young boys, including girls as well. It's ridiculous. So there's a lot that's going on that it's a lot. Okay, if you've been watching some of my podcasts, what I've said and things like that, they all are connected. Alright, so this is the last one. The host is full of it. The palace suppress stories constantly. Alright, so this is my last one, and then we're done with this video. Okay, so there's that. Mel, Prince William is more determined than ever to cut Harry off altogether. Who cares? Who cares? God is good. I don't know what... It's so freaking stupid. I don't know what to say about this anymore. More like, cut off your own nose to spite that portrait face of yours. There's a laugh. Yeah, get the F out of here, you weak spine loser. Cutting him off from what? And who cares? William should stop talking about Harry. Move on. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what to say about this anymore. The obsession. Harry has not even mentioned William in years. F. William. Cut him off from what? Harry's already received whatever money he would inherit from the grandparents, plus he makes his own money. What Will is cutting him off from? Being his workhorse, scapegoat, Harry could give a shit about being cut off from anger, hate, and envy. Let's just put this to bed. No argument. Good guy? Wank. Mind you, Harry wants nothing to do with him. There's nothing prevent Workshire from doing work or making a difference. He simply doesn't want to. He abused Harry and Meghan for years and assumed they stick around for more, all because they didn't have other option. Okay, that's for comment under that. I'm beginning to think he's incapable of working. You're beginning to? The only thing that goes in his head is negativity. Being savage. Everything has been handed to him, so he has never known hard work and lack intellectual curiosity and or capacity. His abuse of Harry and Meghan distracted from his inadequacies, and he's panicking now that the spotlight is on him. So arrogant, thinking he can cut someone out of relationship they're no longer in. A narcissist, it seems. He's revealing himself more and more. Alright, Peg needs to be concerned about the state banquet seating arrangement during the state visit with the orange. There's that here. We know Camilla will be up to her old tricks. There's all of that. Okay, oh my god. whatever's on the screen, bottom up. To think he will be king of his country, Will is so angry and vindictive to be a good leader. He has little leadership qualities. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't put the need of his family before his want. For instance, the older royals should be doing less, not more. If only he put so much effort into his engagement, somebody should tell him these whiny articles are telegraphing his weakness. That's a very good response here. Hasn't he already? I thought they haven't talked since Elizabeth's funeral. We've heard this 1,000 times. Why is he so repetitive with something that uninformative and petty? Prince William is an unpleasant man, never rated his father, but William really is a turn off. Britain would be in a totally different place if Harry was heir to the throne, who really would carry the country with him nationally and globally. William and Kate like that caliber. Okay, so that's that. The thing that I see going on in France, it's unbelievable. Let me not bring new topic here. So, let's do a prayer. Prayer for... What should we pray for? For... I don't know, peace. Let's look for an image. How big is that? Okay. Image, whatever is here. This. Oh my God, can I see it? Lord, send me your peace. Today I ask you to lay your comely hand upon me in the swirl of the turmoil. I long to feel your presence, Lord. Shepherd me, guide me, chase away the darkness and the fear. Quiet my spirit and help me to feel your presence, your protection, your wisdom and love. Lord, grant me the peace that only you can give me. Amen. Wow, I'm surprised I could read that because it's very light. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So this is where I'll be putting this video on PYTE. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching. I finished edit the video and I came across this and I thought it was worth it to share it with you. Happy birthday, King Harry. 12 seconds. How Diana picked him up and told him to greet people, so heartwarming. A natural, heavy mommy's boy. Every one of them turned to see who the crowd was excited about. It was a sign of things to come. That is very true. You hear the crowd in awe of Harry. Love Philip looking back and smiling. From baby, he captured everyone's heart. Okay, there's more comment, so that's it. I'm just gonna add it. Thanks for watching.